What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thiftonfire, and welcome to another video here every day in February. Now here behind me is our spa Tranquility. I'm going to clean some stuff out of the basement and we're going to take it to Goodwill. So we have some donations in the basement. Then we're going to probably do a little thrifting this afternoon, maybe Goodwill at the very least. And then other than that, I think we'll probably do a little bit of order pulling at the end. All right, so we're actually closed for the day, so I'll be here. I don't think there's anybody here today. So I might as well give you a little tour. Yeah, so like I was saying, we are closed today, so I'm just gonna go down in the basement and get everything all done, but I'll give you a little tour of the facility since I haven't given you the full, the full tour yet. So here's the front door adjacent to Broadway Street. This is a little boutique retail area. My wife did a really good job of cleaning this up. It was very cluttered. And it's probably hard to see in this video, but she's really cleaned it up here. It's much more open. And then obviously our little cute Valentine's Day sign here. I'll try to go through everything really quick because, I'm sure most people are interested in the reselling content here, but I thought it'd be fun just to show you around here. So this is our hair area. This is where all the hairdressers obviously are working. There's some sinks at the back. I think altogether there are 6 stations. So, we have room to grow there. I think currently we have 6 hairdressers working here, so that's pretty decent. We have room for one more. Eventually we might find somebody. I kind of think a barber would be cool here, but we'll see what happens. So room 1, this has got the massage chairs in it for the, I think manicure, pedicure type things happening here. Some colors on the wall, so that's room 1. Room 2, this is just a color room and a staff room. So this is where all the hair colors and dyes go. Little fridge, some more storage over here. I'll try to go through these rooms pretty quickly, but as we move to room 3, this is all just obviously for your nails and stuff like that. So there's a couple little rooms like this here. Room 4, I think the lights might be off in here. I think this is for like facials and pedicures and stuff like that. I clearly don't work here on a regular basis, but I'm pretty sure this is all for like skincare products. Now, as we go in here, this room apparently makes us a good amount of money. So this is room 5. This is a laser hair removal machine. This thing was super expensive when it was bought new. We obviously bought it used. I think we also do Botox in this room and a little bit of waxing. Next room here is just a washroom. We have these 2 rooms here at the end as well. I have to flip the lights on in this one too, I think. So this is just obviously a massage room. There's a little desk, some towels. I think the back room there, that's a furnace. And then if we come around here, the final room is currently, we'll flip the switch on again here. This is a spray tan area, which does not get used currently, even though we do have all the equipment. And then I think there's some makeup stuff that happens over here. All right, so that was just a quick little walkthrough of all the different rooms we have here. So it is a pretty big building. And then in the basement, which I've kind of showed you guys a little bit, there's a lot of room down there as well. But that's where we're headed right now to clear out the stuff and grab it, throw it in the truck, and we're gonna take it to Goodwill. So I'd really like to redo these stairs at some point. They're carpet and they get really dirty. I don't know what the best solution here would be. I kind of want to cut the carpet off, paint them, and then maybe put like a, some of that sandpaper type of tape on there so your feet don't slip. That's sort of the idea anyway. But this is the room we're going to try to clean up. I think most of this stuff right here on the wall, it's a lot of Christmas decorations and plants. And there's some little, half nail polishes, some trinkety stuff, some pillows. But this stuff all is going to go to Goodwill. So we have to get it all packed up in the truck. Now I'm hoping I should be able to get all this in one load. That is the plan. And that's why I did take the farm truck today. I normally don't drive that thing around because it's terrible on gas. But let's get this stuff loaded up and then we can go to Goodwill, drop it off, and then do a little thrifting ourselves.
One eternity later.
This is kind of what I ended up with here. Mostly everything's in boxes and organized to some extent. And then there's, a little bit in the back seat as well. Okay, so we're just pulling up to the donation center here. Let's see what happens. All right, so now the fun part. Let's see if we can find anything good inside Goodwill. Just park this truck and then we can go inside. So I didn't find anything at Goodwill, so I'm gonna share with you my most recent Goodwill bins haul where I spent $13 and I found some pretty decent things there for a profit anyway. So I will share all that with you before I do order pulling. Yeah, Goodwill just didn't have anything. I was hoping with having the truck with me, maybe I'd find something bigger that I wouldn't normally pick up because I don't have room or space in my car, but that wasn't the case. So let me just go through these things really quickly and then we'll do some order pulling. All right, the first thing I'm gonna share, so obviously we're not paying a lot of money for hats at the Goodwill bins, especially not like a toque like this. So this is Manchester United, it's Nike, and this is I don't really know how old it is, but I'm pretty sure that's an older Nike tag too. So I expect to get about $25 out of this. And like I said, the whole bins haul right here, everything I'm gonna show you, I paid $13 total. So already, first item, we're already into the profit. Next, I currently have a thing for Garfield. I'm really loving the old vintage Garfield stuff. Now this book here, it's just a little comic book. It's not worth a ton of money. I think I got it listed on eBay for about 15 bucks, or maybe just under 15. It's like 14 on eBay and maybe 15 on Etsy, something like that. But it should ship, if it sells on eBay, it should ship with expedited light, Canada Post expedited light, or with stamps. It's under 200 grams. And then if it was gonna go on Etsy or something like that, I'd still ship it pretty cheaply, regardless with Stallion Express. Next, they're in a bin, so I'm not gonna drag them out yet. They're already listed. They're just a pair of pretty basic men's Guess jeans. I think I have them listed for about $22. The next item is the Star Wars bag. It looks pretty generic, but it is really nice and it's in great condition. But it's actually Loungefly. I can show you on the tag here. Loungefly tag and the Star Wars tag. So pretty decent. This is, I would say, in next to mint condition, except for the fact that the bottom little zipper doesn't have the pull, but I did put that in the description. I think I should be able to get about $34 for this. Now these ones are pretty good and they're a little dark because I just cleaned them this morning, so I'm waiting for them to dry and they'll get listed this afternoon. But they are a pair of UGG boots. I'm gonna have to do a little more research just to make sure that they're the model that I believe that they are. But I think I'll get somewhere between $40 and $60 for these boots alone, so that's pretty awesome. I don't have a comp for this one, but I just picked them up because I thought they were cool. You can see they are Converse, like super old Converse, right? They are lined inside. Splash pants, size, I think, what are they, size extra large? So a good size. I can't find these exact ones online. I haven't looked a ton, but I think they look like they might be from late 80s, early 90s. I think they're really cool. There's no rips or tears or stains. I would expect to get $25, $35, but like I said, I can't find a comp for this and I haven't really researched them yet. So, you know, hopefully we see them sold in a upcoming video. Now the last one I want to share with you is this little quick shot for use for Nintendo Entertainment System. I think it's for just regular NES. Not 100% sure. I looked this up at Goodwill and I thought it was going to be worth like 25 bucks, and it still might be, and I'll probably list it around the $20 mark plus shipping. But the only sold I can find of this exact one was for about $10. So might have not been the best buy ever, but like I said, I'm only into all this stuff for about $13. All right, we have an Etsy sale. This is a pretty good one. I think it was $64, and it's a t-shirt from the wholesale buy I did there not too long ago. It's this tap out t-shirts. If you didn't see the wholesale buy I did, I'll throw a link up to that, or throw a link in the description of that one. This tap out shirt I think is a men's medium. Yeah, getting 64 bucks for this one, pretty nice. All right, so this t-shirt is going out to Texas, United States Postal Service lightweight, and it cost me about $9 through Stallion Express. All right, we have a pair of Guess jeans going out. They should be in the men's jeans up here. They are an interesting size. I don't think they'd be this one, these ones, because I just listed those. I think they're 38, 32. Could be these guys right here. Let's see what size they are. Yeah, I can already tell by that tag. Just looking at the pictures. There's the actual size. 38, 32, yeah. So I think these sold for, I think, $24 on Poshmark. But yeah, let's get these guys shipped out. So like all Poshmark sales, buyer pays shipping. This is going Canada Post expedited parcel all the way to BC. All right, another Poshmark Canada sale. We're going right back to the same bin. Men's jeans, even though these ones should have been from the wholesale buy. I should have put them in that bin, but I don't know why they didn't make it there. So I did try these on. These are the Carhartt pants. They didn't fit me, so I decided to list them. And I think I got, I'll throw it up on the screen, but it's 32 bucks. I don't know, something like that. Let's get these guys shipped out. So again, Poshmark buyer pay shipping. These are gonna go Canada Post, expedited parcel, just to Toronto, so not too far, but yeah. I was wrong about the money too. I think it was $28. Must have sent out a best offer on Posh Sidekick. All right, we sold a pair of Vans. Now, I think they're gonna be right here. I remember just putting them up here last, within, I don't know, it was the end of last week or what? It wasn't too long ago, just a couple days ago maybe. But these Vans came from the Goodwill bins, cleaned up very nicely, and then sold for not a lot of money. I think, let's grab a box from the other room, but I think like $22 Canadian on Poshmark. All right, another Poshmark sale, like I said, and this is going expedited parcel to Scarborough, Ontario. So once again, not too far, you know, maybe an hour and a half away. So these should get there pretty quickly. All right, again, on this one, we accepted a best offer of, I think it was $63. I'll throw it up on the screen just to be sure. This jersey, if I can find it in here. Currently got a lot of jerseys again, so, which is a good thing. All right, this one. This one came from the Goodwill bins. It's seen better days. It's in good shape, but not great shape, you know. It's missing some of the patchwork on the back here. It's also, I had to do an estimated size, so I sort of held it up to an older jersey, did some measurements. So this one says fits like, right? So it's not an exact size, but still 63 bucks for this, pulling it out of the Goodwill bins, pretty happy. It is a little bit rough shape, but it's still a nice vintage jersey. Once again, buyer pays shipping, Canada Post, expedited parcel. This one is going to Stevensville, Ontario. I'm not exactly sure where that is, but being that it's been in Ontario, that it's in Ontario, I should say, it should get there pretty quickly as well. All right, another Poshmark sale. Poshmark did pretty good for me yesterday. So this one is in the women's jeans 2 bin, just at the very bottom here. So let's just pull it all the way up to the top, make it easier to grab. I don't think these, yeah, these will be right on top. I just picked these up at the Goodwill bins. You know, they're a pair of Levi's. They're more modern. Demi Curve, size 28. Yeah, these are definitely them. Wouldn't have paid too much for these, like I said, from the Goodwill bins, and they're selling for, I'll throw it on the screen, but you know, around $20. All right, so these ones are going Canada Post, expedited parcel, all the way to Alberta. All right, so we have an eBay sale, and I just listed this not long ago, just a few days ago, actually. It's the retro, so I had the 2 Buffalo Sabres jerseys, right? So this retro one sold. I got a super lowball offer yesterday for like 30, what is that? There we go. Like $34. And I think I countered at almost full price, and it came back up to, I think, 55. So then I sent an offer, I think, of like, I thought, okay, maybe 60, 64. So that was like a $10 off offer, and they accepted it. So 64 bucks, not too bad at all. Happy to see this sell so quickly, and let's get this one shipped out. So this one I decided to put in the bigger the eBay poly mailer, just because I didn't want to bend the actual big patch on the front of this one. But yeah, this one's gonna go United States Postal Service Ground Advantage to Illinois. It cost me $10.90, so about $11 Canadian to get this thing shipped out, but still really happy with the sale. All right, so we have another Poshmark sale. Poshmark.ca, the Canadian Poshmark's really been doing good for me. I feel like this one might be in the rack too, even though it's a sweater. Yeah, it's right here. See me a little Olympic sleeve hit here. There's no year on this, but I'm thinking it was maybe, I don't know, maybe Vancouver Olympics. Doesn't really say. Anyway, size medium, very nice, Hudson Bay company. I picked these up if I can find them at the bins or super cheap. This sold, I think, on Poshmark for about $22, $24, something like that. I'll throw up the exact number. I just sold a better size, an extra large, I think, on Poshmark.com not too long ago. But yeah, I always pick these up because they seem to sell in the red and the black pretty quickly. All right, so Poshmark buyer pays shipping, Canada Post expedited parcel, and this one's going to Kingston, Ontario. Let me know down in the comments if you kind of like this vlog style video. I've been getting a lot of compliments on it, and people really seem to like the daily vlogs. It is a lot of work. I don't know if you like, at the beginning I added obviously a good four minutes of not exactly reselling content. Let me know what you think of that as well. I can kind of add more of my personal life in there. I'm just trying to make content every single day, so you have to give me a little bit of grace on this one. Anyways, guys, if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, as we're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers this month on YouTube. But we'll see you tomorrow.